Recently, we've received tons of fresh info about version 2.6 banners and gameplay content, and this patch might be the cleanest yet. Iuno and Augusta are here with cracked kits. We've got a new zone in South Septimont, fresh echo sets, major QOL buffs, and a literal triple dash upgrade. Hey my little darlings, it's Yinlin here. If you're new, we're doing a giveaway at 20k subs for 5 Lunite subscriptions. So hit that sub button and let's get fully charged. We'll start with banners, then dive into Iuno's full kit, Augusta's mechanics, the new region, and finally, pull planning. Let's go! First up, Augusta will be in Phase 1 of version 2.6. She's a 5-star Electro Broadblade user and plays as a heavy ATK Main DPS. Her kit leans toward aggressive field presence and energy cycling. She works especially well with Qiuyuan and Iuno, who help her rotate and stay juiced. She's not a support like Verena or Mortifi. She's built to stay on field and cleave. Think big numbers, big AoE, and hard control. Encore is expected to rerun beside her, so if you skipped her in version 1.0, this might be your rerun window. Phase 2 brings Iuno, a 5-star Arrow Gauntlets user. Fast, stylish, and designed as a hybrid sub-DPS with support mechanics that sync perfectly with Augusta teams. Her playstyle is super mobility-based. Dash, brand, explode. She's got a mix of repositioning, AoE hits, and energy boosts tied to her dodge resets. She's not meant for Kartithia comps, but if you've got Augusta or Qiuyuan lined up, Iuno fits right in. Her 4-star supports are still unknown, but Alto is likely in the pool. You can save up to 21% on your Lunite at lootbar.gg. I'm buying the 6,480 Lunite pack for just $77. That normally costs $100 in-game, saving me $23 instantly. Let's see if I received Lunites in my account. Pretty fast, right? It's completely safe and secure. As the loot bar top-up route is the same as in-game, so I got double Lunites for my first purchase, same as in-game top-up. Loot bar has over 14,000 satisfied users. That's why I use it for my giveaways. And yes, I personally recommend it. New users get an extra 10% off from the link in the description. Let's jump into Iuno's kit. She's a gauntlet user that scales damage with motion. The faster she moves, the more she deletes. Basic strikes are clean and flowy. Dodge counterbrands targets with arrow marks, and follow-ups pull enemies in for AoE slashes. Her skill is a forward dash strike, tap or hold. But if you hold after dodging, you get a juiced-up double slash with bonus scaling. Her Resonance Liberation suspends enemies in the air, then teleports her to priority targets while resetting her skill cooldown, one of the flashiest in the game. Her Forte circuit is all about building arrow charge through crits and dodges. Once full, she can trigger Flicker Edge, a free dash plus skill cast with 0 stamina cost. Insane spam potential. Inherent Skill 1 gives bonus arrow damage to branded enemies. IS2 extends her combo window after teleporting so you can breathe before your next cancel. Resonance Chain Time. R1 makes her brand hit a wider area. R2 gives bonus crit rate on each Flicker Edge use. R4 boosts arrow damage by 15% after teleporting. R6? Broken. Full arrow charge and 2 instant Flicker Edges after liberation. You basically become a blender. She's like Spectro Calcharo with a touch of rover teleport tech. Fast, aggressive, and perfect for high-speed comps. Now back to Augusta. She's Electro Broadblade, like we said, but she plays like a shockwave queen. Every action triggers some kind of AoE energy pulse. Her basic hits are fine, but her skill places a pulse field that marks enemies and lowers their resistance. Hit marked enemies, and they explode with energy, helping your DPS charge faster. Her Liberation summons a floating prism that pulses damage and buffs your entire team's energy regen for 10 seconds. Super value in burst-heavy comps. Her Forte circuit builds up a conductivity meter. When full, you manually trigger an energy discharge that heals slightly and provides team-wide energy. Inherent skills push her even harder into support DPS territory. IS1 gives Resonance Energy IE when marked enemies die. IS2 makes her skill autocast on field entry, Q ice if it's empty. Fast opener synergy. Let's go resonance chain. R1 gives instant energy burst on skill. R2 extends pulse duration. R4 lets her liberation mark new enemies on entry. R6 fills her conductivity meter once per rotation automatically. You're always triggering discharges without needing to think. She's going to be core in electro-heavy teams, and even works in setups with Jinxi or Chengli for faster ulti cycling. Now onto world content in version 2.6. We're heading into Sanguis Huntsfield, the southern edge of Septimont. According to Mapleyaf, this is a frontline zone against the Black Tide. Echo energy is dense here, and ever since the first tide burst at the Lunite Spire, black clouds have choked the skies. Every tide surge brings swarms of gladiators to the Huntsfield to battle creatures born from echo corruption. It's dark, charged, and deadly. Gameplay-wise? Expect floating arenas, prism gates, puzzle towers, and the long-awaited triple dash. Yes, 3 dashes back-to-back, unlocked via new gear upgrades. Exploration just got way more cracked. Also new, a pinball-style orb system that bounces you from platform to platform, way quicker than anchors and honestly, super fun. Let's talk bosses. First up, Prism Tyrant, a Spectro Elite with a giant lancet that spins midair and tracks you. Super flashy and definitely made with Iuno's movement in mind. Second, Fusion Archangel, an Electro Support type Elite. It casts healing zones and barrier pulses, perfect to showcase Augusta's disruption potential. Now, events and QOL. We're getting a new multi-floor combat tower like Tower of Adversity, but with rotating restrictions. Some floors will disable healing, some ban-ranged, some boost fusion. Also, the long-awaited outfit system is finally here. Iuno's alt outfit is a white battle dress with sky blue trim. Calcharo gets a black formal coat with glowing red glyphs. Premium cosmetics, but there might be a free route later on. And yes, version 2.6 includes 2 new echo sets, according to STC. Details aren't fully locked in, but both seem tailored toward Aero subs and Electro Burst DPS roles. More info likely dropping soon. Also, big qual update coming to Tower of Adversity to make it less punishing. No specifics yet, but early beta feedback is positive. Version 2.6 beta is currently 52.25 GB. Yep, that's a chunky patch. Be ready for pre-download. Now, poll planning. Augusta will be Phase 1, and Iuno is in Phase 2, which is the reverse of what many expected. So plan accordingly. If you want big field damage and flashy AoE, Augusta is the move. If you need mobility, sub-buffs, or Aero team synergy, Iuno fits better. Encore's rerun is great value if you're missing a fusion DPS. But overall, Iuno has better pull value for most players. Expect around 80 to 85 pulls if you 100% everything, including events, exploration, and dailies. To quickly note, Qiuyuan and Galbrena will arrive in version 2.7, followed by Chisa and Beling in version 2.8. If no changes, Chisa is expected to be Glacio, based on data from Step Leaks. And that's everything we've got for version 2.6. We're looking at 2 cracked characters, a fresh map zone, triple dash movement, upgraded boss design, and long-awaited fashion drops. So, pulling for Iuno? Or going hard on Augusta and skipping for future banners like Yinlin, Feilian, or Jiangxin? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget, giveaway for 5 Lunite subscription at 20K. Like, sub, and I'll catch you in the next one. Sayonara.